the hat thing. It's always a hat. Like, what brand is that? Easy Solar?
Easy Solar or Easy Power. It's a box, like a roof box brand that we use. Soladex, you know the Soladex that we use, the metal Soladex we used to put on the roof to get into the attic? Well, they make Easy Solar or Easy Power makes a plastic one.
So a different brand.
Just a different brand, yeah.
Got it. Better?
Yeah, better.
Easier?
We do black on black everything, so why not have a black box up there and it's
Right.
plastic, so under the solar panels.
Nothing but the best for our clients.
Yep.
Nothing but the best.
It was funny because when he brought me this hat, I was like, hey, maybe I'll give you guys a shout out on one of these podcast episodes for Easy Solar, Easy Power boxes, and it just happened.
Yeah, cut that.
Boom.
Just cut it out.
Just cut
go
all
back,
that?
go
Just
back
cut
and
all that
it
out?
Hey, episode 65.
Oh no.
Send him a bill. Send him a marketing bill.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
getting on our podcast. Mm-hmm. The Handyman Special. Oh, I love a good handyman. You called me. My handyman came over and fixed some shit.
Do you
And
have a
and I
handyman?
need help. Good. I am a handyman. I mean, there's one.
How's your drywall skills? Because
No, I have a drywall guy for that. I don't trust a handyman for drywall. Like,
that's fair.
unless you're doing unless you have popcorn texture, like a popcorn or like an orange peel, like a big orange peel, because the cans really can do that. Like, I can do that, but
The ceiling in my garage needs to be mudded again. It's old. It's
I got a
starting to
guy.
come down.
I got a game.
All right.
But like my whole house, like Santa Fe,
Is it you?
like two per 10,
2 per 10?
2 per 10, 2 out of 10. Yeah. No, it's not me, but I have a guy. Separate station, 3158. He just fucking mounted that 4-foot strip on the light kit. Hey there.
I'm not mad about it.
Look at this drywall though. Like, is that drywall patch and repair on this fucking on the wood? Is that wood? It's gotta be wood panel probably. You're not mad about it?
Not mad about it.
Why?
Other than it's T12.
Because they don't sell that anymore. It's like fucking.
Yeah, if you got to repair that, it's gonna.
This is like the nightmare Airbnb. You walk in, like it's got a cute little picture of a cottage on the beach, and then you walk in, like
This is it.
this hanging, and all this decorative fucking picket fence trim that they put around the windows and shit. Like, I see so many people doing things themselves. It's all shit. That's where I started. I started when I did shit myself. It was shit. You just got to keep at it. Keep doing
Right.
it. Keep getting better. Keep trying. Call an electrician.
Yep.
I wonder how balanced that thing is. I mean, it had to have taken some time to get that thing balanced so it's not because if that's off center a little bit, which it is,
It's gonna freaking.
because
it's gonna
it's
get
off
off.
center this way from this way, so it's got to have a little.
Yeah.
I bet that fan doesn't even work. They just use the light. They didn't know how to take the fan off.
Right.
Fuck. This is what they should have done.
Finally upgraded to LEDs.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. The whole fan.
Terra Incognita 68. Wow. That hanging from the ceiling or there's some old knob and tube.
Yeah.
Old
Hoping
knob and
that-
tube with some switches. Holy shit. What do we say? Good.
And then an LED.
And then LED finally upgraded. Dude, you gotta get rid of that shit.
Fact.
So
Shit'll start a fire.
I won't work on it, and I won't service it. I'll give you a bid to replace it. Anything we do moving forward has to be replaced. Like there's too much liability on
Yeah,
that
no,
system
you don't wanna do
that
that.
we can't just go. All right, yeah, we're just gonna tie in. We'll just tie in here, bring it out to a new circuit with some fucking romance. Like we just won't do that.
No.
It's not happening. But I appreciate the LED. Oh, that shit's funny. Yeah, not doing
That's
it.
old school.
Not doing
That's,
it. I feel like this is the light switch that we just looked at. This light switch only responds if I caress it gently. Like, you got to caress that shit gently too, right?
Right.
Why? Marcus?
That person.
That person 49? How's it going to be like sizzling? It's got a loose connection.
Oh, yeah. Throw it on there one more time. I want to see if there's like a break or something and it got fixed.
It's like Photoshop?
Yeah.
I think I heard him say, go ahead and hit the breaker. We're going to do that today, right after the show. On any switch in my office.
Do that today.
I'm not buying it.
Somebody does say something.
There's something else going on. There's
Yeah.
trickery. Fuckery. They got us. I'm still replacing.
If
I'm
it's
still
real,
replacing that
replace
switch.
it. Yeah.
Hey, wait. Marcus was here.
Oh, God.
Horizontal man. Horizontal man. Horizontal man. No.
No.
Can we make a
Absolutely not.
Kayla, can we make a superhero called Horizontal Man? I mean, let's just bring him in. Every
It's just on my chest. There's like a...
just get Marcus in a Horizontal Man costume. I'm thinking orange, like an orange suit or something. And then every time we bring, there's a horizontal, we just Marcus Horizontal Man comes flying through the screen.
Oh, my God.
I think he's our new character.
You see what he's trying to do to you?
Horizontal Man. Look, it's a plane. It's a bird. No, it's Horizontal Man. Wow, he's fast.
Oh, my gosh. Just don't listen to him.
You know what to do. You know what to do.
So I stood there straddling his toilet so I could access the service and sub panels.
Oh no. There was a condo in Phoenix. One of the guys called me. He's like, he goes, I can't find the electrical panel anywhere. You know, he had to have been looking, but like, how long do you have to look for electrical before you make that phone call?
Right.
I'm like, well, it's got to have one, right?
Right.
It has to
It
be
gets
somewhere,
power from somewhere.
right? So at this point, if I couldn't find it, I'm like cutting holes in walls because I'm figuring it's like
Well, you fucking
mudded over or drywalled
yeah.
over.
Find something you can follow and just
Right.
yeah.
So we get out there, and we're looking all over. We're finding that there's a closet in the bathroom. It's got a water heater, and I could see there's a switch for the light. It's all open open walls, like it didn't have drywall. See the switch for the light, and I see the water heater, and they're both going into the wall behind the toilet on the outside. And I peek around the corner, and the toilet's here, and then there's a picture of Grandma, but like a big. And I just go, and there it is. And he just goes like this. He goes. And I'm like, is that the first ever covered panel you've ever
Right.
found before?
In the
It's
bathroom?
sitting in a picture behind Grandma behind the toilet.
Yep.
It's like, whose idea was it to put a panel
In
above?
the toilet.
Yeah, like, so the toilet,
Yeah.
let's take a look. Yeah, just like this. Like, the toilet's here, picture Grandma was right behind it. Which, I don't know if I want to do my business staring at a picture of Grandma.
Grandma. Yeah.
But, what the fuck? But it was like this, but like, 2 panels.
Wow.
Which came first, the panel or the toilet? I guess we'll never know. Somebody knows.
The panel.
Panel? You think so? Panel?
It's a lot harder to throw a panel with that much stuff in it than it is to just throw a toilet somewhere in a house.
It's a lot harder to throw a toilet somewhere than a panel, in my opinion. like a panel, wires are flexible. Toilet, that
You gotta have plumbing,
you got to have
right?
a certain right of angle or pitch on
For it
the,
to-
on the
yeah.
fucking drain to get the turds out to the street. Yeah, I said it.
Turds. I don't know.
What was that?
Oh, God.
Horizontal, man. All right. I love an easy Friday afternoon troubleshoot.
Razor glue. Razor glue.
Razor glue. How do you get a nickname like that?
Jesus. I love an easy Friday afternoon troubleshoot. Is that what you said?
Something living in that thing.
Yeah.
That's a nest. But it looks like a pedestal, like a 100 amp pedestal.
Uh-huh.
That's obviously way too close to the ground.
Yeah.
Way too close to the ground. Good.
Yep.
to change
Looks
this.
like you're getting some overtime this week.
Right? Better call the wife. Tell her put your dinner in the microwave. Yeah, that whole thing's got to come out and be
Yeah.
replaced. Coming out. But I know a lot of guys will just go out there and fucking turn off the power, clean it out as much as they can, turn it back on, rig it to where it works, and fucking head out to the weekend.
Yeah.
Me,
You think-
I'd be out there Friday, be out there Saturday. I'd be at the supply house getting my parts for Saturday, coming out there Saturday, getting it all done. By Saturday afternoon, I'll be kicking back by the pool and counting my money.
I'm waiting for your paycheck. to
Count
come in.
my
Yep.
money.
What?
Yep.
Think it's sprinkler or what? Or like rain damage?
Probably sprinkler damage,
Yeah.
but something's built a nest in there. Cause like that shit doesn't just like something's built their nest in there. I wonder if they've probably died in there too. Something's dead in there. Post the after picture. Send us the after picture, cause there should be one, right? There should be an after picture here.
My buddy found this out in the wild. I'm mutant.
Is that plexiglass? Is that like a light switch like trapped inside some sort of
Yeah, it's wood out here, and then like
what is that epoxy? What is that stuff that you like freeze stuff in time like there's a hobby? It's like
pour it
you
into
stir it up
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you pour it in and like you see that shit with like scorpions at the roadside tractors.
Yeah.
That's epoxy, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It looks like that switch is epoxied in there. That's solid, man. It's a solid connection. They're never going to get loose wires on that. Doesn't it? Because it's also in the
weird.
front.
Yeah, but it seems weird to me that like I feel like this MC is loose. Like I feel like I can see a shadow and that MC is loose versus like also epoxied in there. But I don't know.
God.
Why?
Because it's just a better price. This guy was a cheaper price.
Why?
Is this for the garage? Is this for the garbage disposal? Probably. All right, moving on. Pesky main tripping. Hey, separate station 3158. That's good. What did he say? He said pesky main tripping. That's not going to stop the breaker from tripping. That might stop them from turning it on if it's upside down and like that's their lockout tack out. But like it's not going to stop a main from tripping. It shouldn't. It shouldn't stop a main from tripping. That trip is inside the breaker, not on the switch. Like
it should just trip without it moving.
Fucking people. I wonder how long it's been like that.
I always wonder when we see stuff like this, if somebody was like, oh, I'm going to set this up. I mean, I'm going to take a picture of it, right? Post it, do something with it, and then fix it. Or then, like...
Oh, you don't think that this guy found it like that?
I always wonder if he
It's a
found it like
setup.
that, or if they did it and they were like, oh, this is funny, I'm going to take a picture of it, right?
I mean, the whole fucking
Like,
cabinet looks
'cause
like shit, though.
Who?
That breaker
Who?
doesn't even look like it's mounted properly.
No.
And look at the fucking lug. Like, they've got these lugs coming out, and then they've got crimps on them, and that almost looks like it's too fucking close. Cheap. That guy was cheap. What does Steve likes to say? He's like, I'm not the cheapest, but I'm the least expensive.
Yep.
Which is, when you got to pay to have it done twice, that makes the right guys least expensive.
Right.
I'm not the cheapest, but we're the least expensive.
See you next time.
Thanks for watching.